A bird flying down vertically downwards. The bird is vertically flying downwards towards the sphere surface of the water in a pond with the constant speed. Means the bird is flying downward with the constant speed. The fish is inside the water. If that fish is exactly vertically below the bird, then the bird will be appear to the fish to be farther away than its actual distance, closer than its actual distance, moving faster than its actual speed, moving slower than its actual speed. See, the bird is moving vertically downward. Is it clear? Fish is observing the bird. This is bird. Is it clear? The bird is moving vertically downward. The bird is moving vertically downward with the constant speed. So the bird has been observing by the fish. So bird is acting like the object. Is it clear? The bird is acting like the object, and since it is the pond, it is a plane refracting surface. Plane refracting surface. For the plane refracting surface, radius will be is equal to infinity. Is it clear? For the plane refracting surface, the radius will be infinity. The bird is acting like the object, so the bird is in the presence of air. So the refractive index of air is 1, and the refractive index of water. What is the denser medium? Which the refractive index of the water is more than 1. Is it clear? This is the thumb rules you need to decide to solve this question. The refractive index is, the water is denser medium, so its refractive index is more than that of the air, and since the bird is present in air, so and moreover the bird is acting like the object to the fish, we need to identify the bird is farther away from the fish or farther away from the fish when it is observing from the water, or it is near to the fish. That thing you need to find out. So what is the curved surface image formation formula? N2 by V minus N1 by U is equal to N2 minus N1 by R. This is the formula, but the R value is infinity. Why? Because it is a plane refracting surface, so this R value will become infinity, so this term will become 0. Then you will have N2 by V is equal to N1 by U. Now I am expressing this equation to get the image distance. V you will get as, I am cross multiplying, I am bringing this V to this side and U to this side and N1 also to this side. So V can be written as, what will you get? N2 divided by N1 times of U. Is it clear? Where what are the values of N1? N1 value is the refractive index of the object in which, the refractive index of the medium in which the object is placed. Since the object is placed in air, so the refractive index N1 is equal to 1, and N2 value, let us consider more than 1. I will consider it as X, and moreover X value is, or else you can consider some N value is 1. Coming to the object distance, U I will consider it as X. So the distance from pole, this is pole to object, I consider it as U. From the object, the incident ray will be emitted towards the refracting surface. So this is the direction of the incident ray. You need to measure the object distance from pole, so U will be negative. Clear? Next I need to find out V. Let us consider V as V only. Now I am going to be find out the value of V. Then V is equal to, what is the value of N2? N divided by N1 value is 1 multiplied by U value is minus of X. Then you will get V is equal to minus of N times of X. Is it clear, children? See, for suppose let X is equal to 10 meters and N should be 1.5. I had taken 1.5. Since had taken the object at a distance of 10 meters from the pond, and the refractive index is 1.5, which is more than 1. Now try to calculate the value. Minus of n value is 1.5 and the x value is 10. So what will you get? You will get minus of 15 meters. See, if the actual position of the bird is 10 meters, you will get the bird position at 15 meters from the pond. Means the object should be lying above the bird. This is the image distance. So the image of the bird you will get here. Is it clear? So the image of the bird you will get here, means far away from its actual distance. Option A is correct. Coming to the speed of the bird. See, whenever the image is moved from this position to this position, nothing but if the object is moved from this position to this position, the image will move. At the same time, the image also move the same, more than the distance that of the object. So the image speed is more than that of the object speed. Is it clear? Once again I am telling, if the bird is moved from the object position to image position, if the bird is moved from object position towards the pond, then the image distance will become 0. Then after you will get whenever the bird is moved from its actual position towards the pond, then the image distance will become 0. At that condition you will get the object distance will become 0. So at that condition you will get the image distance also equal to 0. Means if the bird is moving with the speed of 10 meters per second, definitely the image should move more than that of the speed. Why? Because at the same time, when the bird is covering x of distance, then the image is covering more than that of the x of the distance, so that the image speed of the bird is more than its actual speed. So option A and moving faster than its actual speed. So option A and C both are correct. Clear? Thank you.